All right, we are ready for some Football Manager. Continue our run here on FM24, of course, at least for a little bit longer. I don't know, I just can't stop playing. I do enjoy this game still a lot. Obviously, we all wish we were playing or about to be playing FS25 right now, which I think the original release date would have already happened, and then the pushed back release date, the original pushback release date was what, next week? But obviously, we all know it is not coming out until what, February, March? I don't know. Sometime in 2030 or something like that. I'm just kidding. No, but I'm still enjoying the game. I still have fun with this game. I can't just not play. So we're gonna keep going. For now, at least. I might try to come up with another save, or I might just play a different game entirely. I haven't decided yet, but I'm just not quite done with this one yet. I'm still having fun, and I still want to see my players develop and see how good these guys can actually get. And so I think that's kind of where we're at right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and, I guess, just start cruising. I mean, there's not much to do here. We're just kind of trying to zip through all of this. Again, we've already accomplished everything we officially wanted to accomplish over the course of the save, but we just haven't really accomplished like the long-term goals, maybe, or maybe the stretch goals is probably a better way to put it. Let's see here. Let me just pull up my little sheet here so I can remember exactly who all we were selling. So we got Catalan just got sold. I believe Castro we're trying to sell, Yurtguven, Bapti. Yeah, there's several guys that I know that we're still trying to sell over the course of this kind of early part of the season here. Hopefully we can get some. Match day ticket revenue. We're third. I think that's a move up, right? Weren't we like, I think we were below Schalke last time, and the fact that we're above RB Leipzig is pretty cool. We're not quite caught up with FC Bayern, and we're miles away from Borussia Dortmund, but it's still a huge improvement overall, and I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully our new stadium will actually change that even more to the positive. So we shall see. Yeah, just delay all those decisions. That is fine. Not really expecting to bring any new players in right now, but definitely want to sell some guys that I think have some decent value. So there's Abe. We do not want to sell Abe. That's just never going to happen. Sorry. I mean, 110 million is a lot of money, but no. I mean, if they want to offer that much, that proves that he's just that valuable. Let's see here. Actually, let's go look at our transfers out just so I can remind myself kind of where we left off. We got Gustin potentially going out for 42 mil. Okay, I do have that, I believe. Yes, I do. Let me circle that, make sure I've got that kept track of. Hussein is not on my list. Looks like he turned down an offer for wages, looked loans and stuff like that. Alfredo, currently have an offer in for 60 mil for Alfredo. Let me make sure I am acknowledging that. Okay. And then we've got, who else? We got Neto. Neto, I think, turned down some loans, so we don't have him going out right yet. Schumann, not a lot of money, if I remember correctly. 12.5. I think this one goes up a little bit more, but I do have that written down here, I believe. So we'll say 12.5 for him. It's not a lot of money. Honestly, he's probably worth more than that long term, but in the short term, I just don't know. And then finally, Castro, currently we have an offer for 32 and an offer for 35.5, and either one of those would actually be kind of fine. So we do have a few guys out for offers. So the ones we don't have offers for yet are Bapti, Yurtguven, and Jorgensen. Okay. So we'll just keep an eye on those guys and make sure that we can get what we can from them. Do we want to take any of this money from anybody? I mean, extra 2 mil. Sure. We'll sell some of these clauses. Oh, who else do we got? I have no idea who you even are. So that one's fine. And then I also don't know who you are. So all of these are just a little bit extra money because why not? At this point in the game, money in our pocket better than theoretical money not in our pocket. I think that's how that works. Bunch of mentoring groups. Hopefully we get some good positive benefit out of most of those. I'll just praise the guys here. What about you? I guess we can say do better to Castro, although he's about to leave, so I guess we don't really care. Ozturk. No, Ozturk is not leaving. He's definitely not one of the ones we are getting rid of. I mean, it's definitely going to be hard for us to keep hold of our guys. Oh, we lost to Man City. I mean, that's okay. It's just a friendly game. Not really going to worry myself about friendlies too much. Let me go back and look at the squad for a second. Jorgensen. There's your given right there. Let's see. Do we have him offered out? Sorry, not offer via transfer. Let's try that. I mean, I don't want to go super low with this, but I mean, a little lower is still probably okay. I mean, what is my limit on the bottom end here? Probably about, we're probably about there actually. Probably around the 40 million mark. 35 to 40 mil is probably the lowest I would want to spend or give up for him. And then Bapti is where? There. Bapti's similar, 35 to 40 mil. Is probably around the limit of what we would want to sell him for. I think long term he will actually be worth, about 35, 40 mil anyway. Right? I think we can get 35, 40 mil for either one of those guys as they continue to develop. So I don't know if I want to sell them for less than that right now. We're not like absolutely hurting for money or anything. And then finally Jorgensen, just because he wants to go more than anything. Not necessarily because I specifically want to lose him, but also we do have a lot of good central defenders right now. Where is he? Jorgensen. Did we already sell Jorgensen and I just forgot about it and I didn't mark it down? No, I see the check mark. I can't see, I couldn't see the check mark in my little scribble. I do see it now hidden there. Okay, so we did sell Jorgensen. Perfect. According to this, we got 59 mil for him. Is that correct? I've slept a little bit since last week, okay? Forgive me. All right, Sherman granted a work permit. He's leaving for 10.75, going up to 12.5. Fine. I mean, maybe less than I could have gotten for him long term, but he was never really going to be the type of player we want. I mean, 4 stars is not bad, but he's just not at the caliber that we have of all of our other players. So I think we're okay with selling him for something. Get something for cut our losses a little bit here. I mean, how much did we pay for him? I think we paid more than that, didn't we? No, actually, we made a profit off of that. Okay, that all works. That all works out. No for either of those. I think we're good with all of that. $122 million. Or pounds. I mean, still no, but if he gets grumpy, we're going to have to start accepting some of these at some point. But no, I mean, we want him. We want him, and definitely not for Natman either. I mean, both of our fullbacks on either side, we could sell him for 2.5. We could sell him for $250 million right now. That's insane. Combined. Mota. I mean, you could be a decent player someday. Let's look at this guy here. Maxime Cholet. I mean, there is that to consider as well, obviously. If we sell somebody for 150 mil and we can bring in a replacement for 30 mil that plays almost as good or definitely has the potential to develop into being as good, we got to take that kind of stuff into consideration as well, I suppose. As we get through this off season, we'll reevaluate our team, make sure we got everybody where we want them, reset up our starting lineup here, and see where that gets us. Parasitic moved. No, of course not. Gustin loan offers. So we've had loan offers for Gustin before. We've already got an offer in for 42. I mean, honestly, these are about the same range though. We're having to pay some wages up front, and these are both optionals. I mean, he does want to go to Renee, apparently. I think I'd rather just have the money now, if we can get that. Unless he just turns that down completely. 96 million for Horvat. Oof. Okay. Nope. All right, there goes Castro. 25 going up to 20, or I guess 25.5 mil, going up to 35.5. That is decently good. So 35.5 mil for him. That's good. I mean, again, another player we were just never going to use with the strikers that we have on our lineup currently. How much did we pay for him originally? It's a good profit, 8.25, and so we just got a good chunk of. Wait, did we loan him back? Am I reading this wrong? What am I reading? It just hasn't gone through yet. Okay, I think my brain was just hurting for a second there. I was like, wait, what? I don't think it has actually processed yet. I was very confused by something there. There we go. Newcastle. Okay. Yeah, he was loaned out to Schalke, and then, yeah, okay, Newcastle. I was going to say, why are we on that list? We shouldn't be on there. No, that's good. I mean, I think that's a fair piece of business for a guy. We've got some good profit off of him. I mean, that's exactly what we got him in for. Literally the day I brought him in, I was like, look, he's never going to feature for us. He's here to make some money, and we can sell him on for 26 to 30, 25 to 30 mil someday. That is exactly what we want. And it's exactly what happened. Actually, we sold him for a little bit more than that. So that was perfect. 140 mil in the bank, 158 mil in the transfer budget, which we are never going to spend. We're just trying to fix our bank account. Make it a beautiful bank account. 4-1 over Marseille. Not bad. Not bad. Alfredo going out to Madrid. This one's a scary one. I mean, we like Alfredo, but 60 mil for a player that, I mean, he's basically, in his prime or early prime right now. I think 26, 27s are about, that prime age for these guys. So he may not go up. He might go down. And we have a starter right now, Abe. Abe is our starter. And so we paid 7.75 mil for this guy. He played extremely well for us. No concerns whatsoever. It's just that Abe has become, I think, a better player overall. And then we got Bright sitting right behind him. So I think this is a good piece of business. We used him for what we needed to use him for, and then we just found a slightly better player overall, in my opinion. And there goes Gustin for a value going up to, I guess, up to 42 mil. So yeah, there goes Gustin. We never really used Gustin at all. That leaves us with 2 players on our list. So that's some decent money, I think. Some good money. How much did we pay for Gustin originally? Okay, we broke even on him. He never became the guy that I mean, 7.11 in 17 games, not bad. 7.0 in 24 games, not bad. But I think we've got better players around these guys. And to break even, actually, I'm okay with that as well. So it's when you lose money that you're really like, oh man, that hurts. But I think we've made enough money off so many players that losing a little bit of money from time to time is also not the end of the world. I mean, the real thing is wanting to continue to find good young players that we can continue to grow, develop. I mean, let's imagine we found another Abe. I mean, that guy has just been so outstanding. If we found another one of him, that would be just ridiculous. Speaking of it, Inter really wants this guy. Like, really wants this guy. No. I mean, this guy he's just really good. So no. We love the guy, and we're going to keep the guy if at all possible. So, yeah. All right, let me go back. Let's get past this next friendly, and then I'll probably put up some other guys. Repost Gert Guven and Bapti one more time. Oh, that is not good. I mean, we still have a couple more weeks of friendlies and stuff to go, so we'll just miss him at the very beginning of the season, but he will be back partway through the season. Thankfully, it's an arm. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it hurts, and I feel bad for the guy. But, I mean, it's better than a leg when you're a football player, I would imagine. I mean, just say it. I could be wrong, but I don't think you're using your hands too much. At least you're not supposed to. Not gonna make any changes. Everything we've got so far is working. 66 mil from Elia. I mean, probably a good deal, but we, especially with the cars out, we Elia's getting some playtime. So we're definitely keeping him around. Wait, how many did we sell last year? 34,400. Well, I guess one thing we could do. Let's go do this. Let's go look at last season. What was our average like home attendance? 34, 27, 29. I mean, so if we have more season tickets sold than seats that we average sold on, that we had on average last year or around the same amount, that's a good thing, right? Like, yeah, I think that's ultimately a good thing. I think we're going to have some pretty big stadiums being filled this year. Cool. Happy with all that. Just draw all of that. I don't care. Bischofswerda? I mean, okay, CH in German. I know there's like, this is Eintracht, right? There's another one. Oberachern. I think it's more of a K. So Bischofswerda? I actually don't know. I've never heard of this place, so I've never seen that word before. And it has been way too long since I've taken German. Taken German. See, I can't even speak English when I'm talking about German. Oh my goodness. They really want this guy. What in the world? No. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. I mean, we only paid 6.5 mil for this guy, and he's worth 150 right now. But no. I want him. I like him. No. I mean, no. The whole point is to have a good team, not to get a lot of money. I'm trying to get some money, don't get me wrong, so that's still important. But the more important thing is to have a good team right now. And he is part of that formula for having a good team. I want to have the best team in the world. And actually, Inter is one of our biggest competitions because they have so many players on the top 50 list. And so if we gave him them, I mean, they'd be unstoppable, I think. No wonder they want him so bad, actually. Oh, I was going to repost those guys. Bapti and probably two more times each. Like I said, around 35 mil, I think is the bottom end for both these guys. Okay, there's some offers for Bapti, but I mean, a loan is fine. It's just loan fees. Like, it's literally just a loan. All right, I guess if we're not going to get him out, getting some sort of loan would be fine. Squad player is not great, though. I think we need something better than the squad player. I mean, it was nice that they were thinking about paying pretty much all of his wages. Nope. Hey, well, 32 mil. It's not that great. Especially since they're not paying full wages. I mean, it's close. It tells me that we might be in the ballpark for being able to get a good offer for him, but no, I think that's not great. Not quite what we're looking for him either. Title odds. Look at us. Number 1 again. I mean, seriously, are we, let's go to competitions. Where are we in the, yay, we got the full 11. I was like, my brain was like processing for like, yeah, that's all green. And then Broyar, yeah, we got the full 11. So we do have, as far as this is concerned, the Dream 11 for the Bundesliga. As you would expect, considering the situation at hand. With the fact that we've won, what, 6 in a row? I've lost track at this point. And I don't think there's any reason to believe that we won't just continue that trend. Although, there's a couple of decent teams. I mean, you know, we still got to be respectful of Borussia Dortmund and some of the other ones. Come on. Hey, Newcastle, we have to play against, who was it we just sent to Newcastle? Was that Alfredo? Somebody, I don't remember who we just hit. Who's Herrera? Oh, he's one of our backup defensive guys. Yeah. All right, so no offers for these guys. All right, we'll send them up one more time. I'm going to drop it right at my floor, which is 35 mil. And also for you. We might also, I don't think we can do it right now because I just offered them out, right? In a minute, we might hire a person to see if we can get some responses as well. Cool. Top goal scorer odds, Cars, who's currently injured, and 6 is on this list. There's Cabral. Cabral has been an Achilles heel for us, man. That guy has been so good. Ooh, who are you? 24, Portuguese. Pretty good player. How did we not find this guy? Probably because we weren't really looking for strikers, since we've got some really good strikers already. How old are you? 27. You've been around for a while. 30. You've been around for a long time. I'm happy with all of that. All right, we got the Super Cup coming up, so we're actually about to be out of the friendly section here. Our clue to kind of take a look at our stuff. Enter again, right? I mean, this is insane. They want to, I mean, his value's jumped up, right? Now he's valued it up to 200 mil. Oh, it's insane. Okay, so intermediaries have already looked for offers for those guys. We'll probably put them up one more time, and also maybe ask their agents if there's anybody out there. Top player adds Blanco and Hansis and Natman. Nice. Love it. We've got some really good players. We got to win the whole thing. We got to win everything this year. I mean, we just got to go crazy here. We've got such an amazing team. The fact that we can't win the Champions League is just depressing at this point. $34,496. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's do one more thing here. Let's hire intermediaries if we can. You guys can go ahead and see if you can find anybody. Okay, nothing there. And then we'll also ask agents about market interest. No interest. Okay. And then you as well. Okay. Well, we tried. I mean, there's some guys that are looking into it, but maybe we'll still get an offer. You never know. I mean, there's some big name teams here for Bapti for sure. And then Yurt Guven. I mean, those are some decent teams as well. Everton, Liverpool, Lazio. There's nothing wrong with those teams. So if they can come in for some good enough money for him, we might be fine. We'll see. We'll leave it up and about. Maybe they're shopping around other players, have him as like a backup option, something like that. I hate that we're still in the B's. I mean, come on. We've literally dominated the Bundesliga. I get it. a team that's dominating the Bundesliga 6 years in a row probably should have won another Champions League by now. So I understand it, but still just sad to see those bees. Bonatti, 21. Ibanez, 21. Also worth a lot of money. I mean, it's all about trying to save money, so we're just gonna leave this as is. I'm not gonna touch that. Although I could have given them a little bit more money for the continental competition. Maybe that would have incentivized them. Although if they're not already incentivized to do good, then what else can we do at this point? Does he really have... I mean, it's not bad potential. I'm not sure if I'm really that attached to him, though. I'm not pushing you down to a regular starter. I don't think that's relevant right now. All right, we're a couple days out. Let me just take a look at the squad again after basically the changes we've made. So just for everything, switch over to Benta here and go through our lineup. So Pereira, of course, we still never found another good backup goalkeeper, unfortunately. I mean, Kuznetsov, I guess, is going to fulfill the role for now, but not really what we're looking for. Abe, definitely not Natman over here. Definitely not Guilherme over here. Not Herrera. It will be Brights. Okay, we're good with that. On the right-hand side, we got Natman, not Vergara. It'll be Guilherme as our backup option there. Let's move you down to the... How old are you? 18, so you can just move you to the under 19 squad. Get you out of here. Go. And then here we got definitely Blanco and Vergara, I think, is our primary two, right? Definitely not Farkas. Herrera and Chicho as her I currently have as our next two options. Johnson as a good backup. Suarez as a good backup. Something like that. You're already out on loan. You're not here. You're not. Okay, so you're already on the under 19s, I believe. Yep. I can move Suarez down. Make sure he gets some game time. He might not be happy about that, though. That's the problem. Really what needs to happen is I need to get Suarez. Well, say get Suarez out on loan, but I think we'd like to keep him here so we can get him homegrown. Just kind of keep that as an option. Maybe we've seen Johnson out on loan. It's currently listed for transfer, which I don't care. That's fine. He wants to play in a better division. We're actually in the second best division in the world. The only other better division is England. So, I mean, I guess it's still a better division. I get it, but I mean, come on, man. You know what? We'll offer him up just to kind of make him happy because I think he still wants to go. Who else? What else do we want to do here? I don't know what I want to do with Suarez. I'd like to move him down, but I'm afraid he's going to get grumpy about it. I guess we'll try. And if he gets grumpy, then I think that might be, yeah, he's got concerns. I mean, buddy, just relax, okay? All right, Natman's not here. Hansis Farkas, of course. Palini, of course. And then Fall, yes. Bapti, definitely not. I'm trying to get him out the door. I guess we'll leave him on the squad for the moment. Horvat not in the spot. And then Fabricio, of course. Already out the door. Or already, should I say, on the unders, I think. This will be Perez and Horvat. Yurtguven. Again, somebody who we're just kind of holding on to for the moment. And Amadio, again, somebody we'd like to move down to the under 19s to get some playtime. And I believe somebody we don't want to loan out, right? Yeah, we don't want to loan out yet. He's probably another guy who's going to be grumpy considering his value. I'll move him down. If these guys both get really, really grumpy, then we will Yep, he is grumpy as well. Stop getting grumpy. I'm just trying to grow you guys and get you guys some game time. Zavatsky and Castro, of course. Cars, no. Fall, not in this spot. And Guillermo, not in this spot. So those are our two there. And then finally, strikers, of course. Cars, currently injured. It is what it is. 6 in that second spot, followed by Elia and then Ozturk. And of course, not Zavatsky. Definitely not Castro at the moment, although he looks like good someday. And not Amadio. Okay, so we do have some guys who are not happy about things. Let's see if we can... Okay. I'll restore you to first team, but you're not getting much game time, buddy. I mean, just kind of the reality of the situation. Trying to talk you into... I mean, I don't like the idea of being pushed around by an 18-year-old, if I have to be perfectly honest, but whatever. It's life. It's life in sports, isn't it? Hey, Nintendo fan. How's it going? All right, 3 days left until Union Berlin Super Cup. I mean, that one should be a gimme game, but we walked into traps like that before, so who knows? The problem with moving these guys up is that they don't no longer have the ability to be homegrown at club. I don't know that we care about either of those being homegrown at club, but for now, I'm not going to push it around yet. The number of guys that have gotten food poisoning ever since I made the joke about Leosin only being here for his guacamole is actually really weird. Like, I don't have an explanation for that. I make one little joke, and it's like the game heard me, and now everybody's getting food poisoning. Could have been me. Could have been the Broyar Park, but no. I wasn't a legend quite yet. It's soccer football. Yep. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess we're going to do the whole thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't know. I don't know if this actually makes a difference. I'm just afraid that if I don't do it and we lose, then I'm going to doubt myself and be like, oh, it's all because I didn't tell them they did a good job in trading, which is very superstitious, but also possibly based on some sort of factual evidence as far as the fact that it does improve their overall morale. And everybody knows that Football Manager is just morale manager. All right, good stuff. Let's go with that. Let's get to this FC Union Berlin game. Again, this should be a win, but who knows how we come out of training. We might be a little rusty. All right, let's, oh, did I actually set up my lineup? I don't know that I actually did. We're going to, let me just look at my best squad, make sure this is in fact the same squad that we want. Cars 6, Perez, Zavatsky, Hansis, Farkas, Abe, Blanco, Vergara, Natman, and Pereira. Okay, so that is the right lineup there. And then I actually want to set up a full rotation squad and see what that looks like. So we're going to put Elia, Ozturk, Horvat, Castro, Paolini, Fall. I might be doing a little bit more full rotations because it'd be good for these guys to play together a little bit, you know? Brights is actually not in our backup squad, so I might need to rotate back to that here in a second. Brights, Herrera, Chicho, and Guillermo. Difference here, though, is I might leave Pereira in this quote-unquote backup squad because I mean, he can play all the time. It doesn't really matter. I do need to set up the bench, though. So Hansis, it would be over here on the left. It would be Abe sitting back in that spot. And then here it would be Blanco probably as our primary. All right, something like that. And let me just call this Second team, maybe something like that. Call that like a full rotation of the second team. Let's put the best team back in and save the bench as well, because it currently was not saved. With Brights here and Herrera most likely there. We'll save that team as well. I'll just call this first team. And we will, I'll just delete the best squad name. Okay, so we got first team, second team. Looks good. All right. Okay, so we'll take the first team in this game, I guess, just to get them some game time. Bring Elliott in, and then we'll just swap some guys around on the bench. I guess for now, Yurtkuven can sit there. As long as we got him, we might as well. Or no, actually it'd be Amadeo. That's who we care about the most. And then strikers. All right, I changed my mind. Amadeo can go there. Yurtkuven can go there. And that works. Your content makes me happy when I watch it. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate that. That's very, very, very kind of you to say, actually. It makes me happy as well. So that's good. That's good. All right, Super Cup win. I like how it's another Super Cup win. 7 times we've won the Super Cup. Yeah, of course. There they go again. All right, let me, let's give you some rest. I just want to make sure I stay on top of the rest because, you know, we want to go for longevity. I mean, the fact that the Champions League stuff isn't until like basically the second half of the season, really, that's really where all of that comes into play. You've got to be able to have the stamina to get through the whole season, right? I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot there at the end. I think we've done a good job of managing our stamina, though. I don't think that's why we have we've lost by any stretch of the imagination. 49,000 people. Oh wow, was that in our stadium? Yeah. Oh, yes. This is good. This is really good. We need the money. Horvat, nope, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna help us make some money. Ah, so good to get our new stadium finally. Is it too early for me to ask them to expand the stadium? I know it's crazy, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what? You never know what could happen. All they have to say is no. It's worth a shot, though, right? Give me even more seats than we've got. Thank you for spending the last 5 years building this thing. I need it bigger and better. All right, we can run the second team in this next game. I don't even know if I care about Kuznetsov getting too much game time. He kind of just exists now. If he had the ability to be better than Pereira, we would definitely want to develop him. He's never going to be better than Pereira. He's not our guy for the future. Zavodsky is current captain and Natman is current vice captain. I don't see any reason to change either of these. That all looks good to me. I was going to say no. I mean, it's just a squad player, but at least gets him out of here so he won't be grumpy and he gets him some game time. Maybe he'll continue to develop. Maybe he'll be worth something more later. You know what? Why not? It is a little crazy to get rid of an elite center back, but we have other elite center backs. Apparently, elite center backs are a dime a dozen. Is this guy ours? Yes, he's ours. This guy looks pretty good, I think. Okay. What are we known for as our personality and stuff right now? I was going to say, the only thing we're not known for is media handling, because I just never handle the media. Loyalty players, really? We've actually been very loyal to this group of players for a long time. I'm a little, I mean, don't get me wrong, we sell a lot of players just because we need the money, but I'm a little surprised that this is this low. I mean, I could see it being 50%, 60%, but I feel like we've been very loyal to our current set of players And then domestic player. Okay, yeah. I mean, we don't care where the players come from. We get them from wherever we get them, and it doesn't have to be Germany, so that makes sense to me. I missed the intro where, depending on what time of video it was, the camera would zoom in on the color, and then, for example, the screen would be green and say, oh, yeah, I used to do that for a while, and then I decided to just minimize the intro. Just felt like just jumping right into the video. Sometimes people will just watch the first 10, 15 seconds of a video, and then they move on with their lives. And I'm like, well, if the first 10, 15 seconds is just animation, they haven't actually gotten any information. So I decided to pivot and just start being like, hey, here's what you're going to see in this video. And I'm hoping that would be better. But it might not have been. Honestly, it's hard to say what's better. It really is. But I appreciate the feedback. That at least gives me some form of feedback that at least one person liked it the other way. All right, let's go second team this time. And the only person we need to change is cars. So Amadio, you can kind of sit in that spot. Everybody else should be good. Only 8-0. Come on, guy. I'm just kidding. We knew that was going to be a blowout. Chicho picking up a go. Bright's picking up a go. Castro picking up a pair of goals. Fall picking up a go. Oster picking up a go. Elia starting his goal. I mean, the guy, he's going to get 40 goals this season. I'm calling it now. Okay, maybe 30. Blanco picking up a goal. Horvat picking up 4 assists, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it was not a team that we cared about, that we were afraid that we were going to lose against, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, we've won 4 of the last 6 cup runs. Oh, that's right. We lost the last one to Union Berlin, stupidly. Oh, so dumb. Or no, I think we lost before that, didn't we? It wasn't to Union Berlin we lost to. It was somebody else, and then Union Berlin went on to win because we weren't in it anymore. Oh, it's cool that Bright scored on his debut. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't mean to view this. I'm sorry. I don't care about that. I was gonna say I was gonna tell him good job. I didn't mean to actually watch his goal. But no, it's good that Osterk has gotten his goal drought behind him. All right, let's get some guys some rest here. I mean, the fact that we played a rotated squad is, I mean, if we continue to do that throughout the season, I mean, our guys are going to be in tip-top shape. I would imagine. I was about to look at something, and I don't remember what it was. Apparently, it wasn't that important. I had something on my mind. As a farming video or the top would be the information as well. So, yeah. Hey, Jose, how's it going? Glad you could join. Less than 24 hours away from me streaming some Farming Simulator 25. I will have to wait till I get done with work tomorrow because I do have a real job. Oh, they rejected. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not going to discuss it with them. It's not a big deal. It was just kind of a funny thing to say. To say, hey, 50K is not big enough. Can you make it bigger? Where was Bayer Leverkusen was pretty good last year, weren't they? I think they were top 10. A little bit of a bump in television money or prize money, whatever. Let me go look at competitions, Bundesliga, preview. Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen projected to be 5th. So obviously a very good team. So we'll run our A squad out for those guys. I will both be streaming some Farming Simulator 25 tomorrow for the normal 3 hours. And then as soon as my 3 hours are done, I will be starting a recorded Let's Play of it to post the very next day. FS25 pre-ordered since August, so I've been waiting a while. Yep, it's. I mean, I haven't actually pre-ordered it because I haven't actually decided where I'm going to buy it from. I'm probably just going to drive by Best Buy. If they have the collector's edition at Best Buy, which I don't know if they'll have if I didn't pre-order it. But the thing is, I didn't want to pre-order it and then it not come day of, right? Like, it says it'll come day of, but like I didn't want to run the risk. So I'm like, you know what? I'll drive by Best Buy. If they have it, I'll buy it right there. Cool, go home. Right, we're done. If they don't have it, then I'll just come home and buy it off Steam. No big deal. So, but I will obviously have it. could have pre-ordered. And I think I technically missed out on a couple bonus things for not pre-ordering it, but I'm not that worried about it. And yes, I definitely will be streaming Jose tomorrow. Unfortunately, I was not one of the people that qualified for a early release streamer privilege key, so it's unfortunate. There's a lot of people that got a lot of videos out already, but it's life. No worries. Life goes on. I actually have not watched anything about FS25. My only fear about not getting an early key for FS25 is that day one, I'm going into it blind. I've intentionally gone into FS25 blind. And you always get those people that respond to comments and be like, oh man, you don't know anything about what you're doing. How are you so bad at this game? And I'm like, I've had the game for 30 minutes. Like, how can I be good at the game? You know what I mean? And they're basing it off of people who've had it for a week and have learned everything. And I'm like, I haven't learned everything. I just got the game. So hopefully there's not a lot of people like that, because those people are just annoying. But we'll see. I just got cards and bought it on Xbox. So it's, like it says, I own it. I just can't play it because it's not out. Yeah, okay, yeah. For sure. I will be buying it for PC. I mean, I do have an Xbox, like literally right next to me. But my preference is to play it on PC because, as you guys know, there's a few very specific mods that I like to play with to give myself my own personal quality of life. So I will likely be doing that. And sometimes those mods are not available on the Xbox. All right, Elliot comes in here for cars. Blanco is suspended, so that's a good time for... is one of you guys left-footed? You are left-footed. How are you, Chicho? You're right-footed. Okay, so yeah, Herrera will always come in for Blanco. That's a good call there. And then we just got to fill up the bench. Sure, Chicho comes in for Blanco. Paolini sits out for Fall, I mean. We had a lot of guys suspended. This is insane. We don't actually have somebody on the right, so we'll probably just bring in Johnson to sit on the bench as another option there. And then Cars needs to sit out for... I don't actually know. I guess Amadio. Okay, I'll go with that. Let's hope this is not a trap game. My brother said I was bad when I got 22, but now I help him with stuff. Oh, yeah. I mean, it takes time to learn stuff sometimes. And there's like nuances of different things that, you know. For example, I still get comments today of like, on my very, very, very first FS22 video. And they're like, man, how do you not know all this stuff? And I'm like, well, if you go watch my video that I posted like a week ago, you know, I've learned all that stuff because it's been a couple years. I mean, that's just how it works. People look at, I love it when people post on a very, very old video and it's like, you do realize like you're posting on a video that's 3 years old. Like, how about you go look at a newer video? If you're still upset about the things that I don't know, fair enough. I'm not saying I know everything, but give me a chance to learn. Okay, Freiburg coming up here in 7 days. Usually what happens, I don't think it'll happen this time, because I have a buddy that I've played FS19 with, FS22 with, but he's busy right now. He's got you know, family stuff going on, so I don't think I'll have a chance to do it this time. But usually what happens is when FS25 or the new FS comes out, you know, I'll start a couple of videos and then I'll go play with him for like 300 hours in like a couple weeks. Like we'll play 30 hours a week for like 2 or 3, you know, several weeks straight, and we'll get like a couple hundred hours put in over the course of I guess about a month or two. And that's usually how I learn. I learn so fast by just going and playing with him for you know, several weeks because we're playing so much. And then I'm basically, you'll see a video where I know nothing, and then like a week later a video where I'm like, I know everything because I've been playing for 40 hours offline this week. I don't think that'll happen this time. More than likely, you guys will get to see me learning the game live because that's probably the only time I will actually have an opportunity to play the game this time around is when I'm either recording or when I am doing a live stream. So you guys will get to learn literally right alongside me. Should still be fine though. I can't imagine FS25 is massively different from FS22 other than the new features and things they've added. Actually, our season tickets only went by 2,000, considering our stadium went up by as much as it did. It's kind of interesting. The fact that we had 32,000 season tickets last year and our stadium only held like 35,000 people, that means most of the stadium was season ticket holders. That's kind of impressive. Hey, Brucey Bonus, how's it going? How's Wolfsburg going? Wolfsburg's going well. I mean, we've won the Bundesliga 6 times in a row, but just can't get over the Champions League hump. I mean, we've won it just only once. And so I really want to win it again. It's so hard to do, but that's the current goal, is to at least win it more than once. Do I move to Sunderland and keep rebuilding Aberdeen? That's a really good question. I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to do with your save. I like both types of saves. I like the saves where I stay at a team and I build it up and make it better and better and better, and I just, get to learn the players and grow with the players, and I think that's a lot of fun. But I also like the saves where you're like, I'm just a manager and I'm trying to improve my, my stock value, if you will. So I'm going to start at a small team, and then I'm going to move to a bigger team once I've gotten a little bit of success, and I'll move to a bigger team once I've gotten a little bit of success. Both those types of saves are a lot of fun. And honestly, you kind of have to pick at the very beginning of your run which type of save you want to run with. I wonder if someone will make a DLC of Elm Creek for FS25, like when Goldcrest. Oh yeah, they'll make the DLCs for all the different all the old maps. In fact, I hadn't looked at the maps that were featured for FS25 yet. I did see that they have obviously the new American map. I forget the name of it, but they have a new American map. They've got the Asian map, and then of course they're bringing back Sri Lanka, which I actually think is awesome because I really like Sri Lanka. So I will definitely be doing a Sri Lanka run at some point because that's going to be a lot of fun. My brother always says, "Why are you watching someone play when you don't play?" I said, "No, it's not that. It's me having fun watching someone else have fun." Yeah, that's fair. I watch people play video games all the time, like literally all day, every day. I'm watching somebody play a video game somewhere, probably. I've been watching Farm Simulator 22 videos, and I have learned a lot. Thanks for the videos. No, I appreciate that, Kareem. That is very kind of you, and I'm glad you've learned a lot because I've learned a lot as well, and it's been a lot of fun. And we will definitely be learning a lot in FS25 in 23 hours, a little more. I wish I could get on earlier tomorrow. Maybe I should have taken the day off from work, but at the end of the day, it'll be all right. So I think we'll be fine. There will be plenty of FS25 content, so I'm not worried about that. Initially, it'll only be the live stream in one series. If I can find the time slot in the schedule, which I think I can, I might actually do a second series. I don't want to burn myself out, though. I've got to be a little careful to not burn myself out of having too many FS25 series all at the same time. I think I did that in FS22. So I might just do the two. I might just do the live stream and the let's play, the one let's play, but we'll see. Obviously, I want to take advantage of the success of and the newness of the game. I mean, to be very frank, I hope you guys don't mind me being, this honest, but there is a monetary benefit. Oh, it's not. I don't want to say that. There is a monetary benefit of playing the game as much as I can in the first, month or two, because it's just the fact of the way it is. But I'm not out just for the money, but I will also admit that it's a lot easier for me to justify with my family why I'm taking time away from them. Yeah, but I'm also making this money that I can buy y'all Christmas gifts with. Just saying. So there's that. So I genuinely just play the games because I enjoy playing games. The money's just there so I can justify it. That's all it is. You want to go out on loan? I actually don't want you to go out on loan because I want you to play. So I'll get you some more playing time. Because you are going to get some playing time. I mean, you are going to get rotated in quite a bit here soon. Now, Amadio, I don't want you to go out on loan. Because you need to be homegrown at the club. But I'm also not planning on getting you game time. All right, so he's unhappy. We're gonna move him down, and he's gonna be unhappy about that. But it just is what it is. So, and unfortunately, there's gonna be some players that agree with him, and we're gonna have some issues here at the very early of the season. Eventually, they'll move on because they'll realize that I'm right. But it is what it is. You won the league last season. Congrats, Brucey Bonus. That's very nice. It's always fun to win the league. I've been trying to make chocolate in FS20, but I have no clue where the sugar mill is. I mean, you can put your own sugar mill down, right? You can just go to the buildings and plop your own sugar mill on your own plot of land. Depending on which map you're on, it may or may not have a sugar mill on the map, actually. you actually want to put our legendary player Perez here down to a squad player. That seems cruel, but he is 30 years old. To be fair, I'm going to say yes, and if he doesn't complain, then we actually might swap him in Horvat. He did complain. I'm not going to push Horvat up though, unless Horvat asked for it. I really didn't. I'm not trying to upset you, buddy. I was just trying to see if you'd be okay with it. You are getting old. You might be okay with sitting on the bench for all I know. I don't know. My uncle is a farmer, so I tried learning real work from him. Yeah, that's awesome. I've said many times over, I really wish I could pick my grandfather's brain about all the farming stuff. That would be so awesome right now. I hope the career mode in FS25 gives more information on how to be a farmer, as it's very hard to learn everything from scratch. I have no prior knowledge in farming. You know, that's fair. I mean, when I first started playing I guess I played FS17 very briefly. I would say I didn't really officially, like, truly give Farming Simulator a fair shot until FS19. And definitely, I didn't know anything about FS19 when I started playing that. So it took me a little while to get up to speed, and I felt a little bit more comfortable. But also, there's learning farming and learning farming in a farming simulator. Like, Farming Simulator sometimes does things a little different that you're like, okay, I need to learn the Farming Simulator way to farm, which is mostly correct, but there's an occasional nuance that's like, okay, there's a few things you can ignore, or a few things that you have to prioritize more that you might not actually do in real life. There's only 2 unhappy players right now. Literally just 2. I mean, if you see, in the world of Morale Manager 24 here, these 2 guys being happy is actually going to be very problematic for the team. I mean, those 2 players by themselves are bringing down the club atmosphere drastically. Everybody else is happy. Literally, all of the other players are completely fine. Just 3 people are unhappy. We might actually lose some games now simply because of that, which is so ridiculous. Did you do something with American Truck Simulator? I did do something with American Truck Simulator. I played a few, 3 live streams with American Truck Simulator. The first 2 were, I will be giving you some more game time fall. Yes, I will. The first 2 were with the controller, and then I did actually set up the steering wheel for the 3rd one. So if you want to see me, initially struggle with the steering wheel because I was having some frustrating times. But eventually, by the end of the live stream, I actually got used to it, and it actually was a lot of fun. So definitely feel free to check that out. Squad depth where? What are you talking about? Oh, goalkeeping. No, I definitely want to do some transfer stuff. We might have to get us somebody who's not in that age bracket that we like, just to bring somebody in here. Let's go see if we can find somebody. First, we'll check the 21 age group here. There's just not anybody here that's worth anything. So I think we will bump this up to all players, and we'll just see if there's anybody that's just... Wait, what? We only know about 8 goalkeepers in the world right now? What? That is a little strange. I mean, I guess we definitely need to set up a scouting job for this, because this is crazy. I mean, there's just nobody here. I mean, I could bring Valenti in. We had him, didn't we? Is this the guy we had a while back? Yeah. We had Valenti. I could bring him in for a bargain right now. Just as a backup. Would he come in as a backup? I doubt he'll come in as a backup. He might not come as a backup, but we do also need to get a scouting job up for this. Let's go here and oh, we do have one up, don't we? Oh, no, it's just create new focus. Okay. Create new focus. I don't really care what their ability is. I mean, I guess they need to be probably at least 2.5 star. Well, we'll say 2 star. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Any players, anywhere, standard, ongoing, transfer and loan. Just find us a goalkeeper so we can at least make our team happy. I got 4 more players coming in, including Fabian Schar. I don't know how to say that. From Newcastle and Bernat. Both on freeze, both 32. I mean, yeah, 32. They'll do a job for a season or two, like you said. So there's nothing wrong with that. Are you going to do Missouri when that update comes out? Probably not. I probably will put a pause on American Truck Simulator for a while, because obviously Farming Simulator. Eventually I'll go back and maybe do more stuff with it, though. I'm going to start something like when political candidates try running, it'll be called Operation Get. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sign Aaron Ramsdale. He's very good. Goalkeeper. Does he even exist in my universe anymore? He does exist, but he is retired, right? Is this saying he's retired? Yeah, retired as player at the age of 36. How old is he now? I'm blind and just can't see it. But it looks like he retired 3 seasons ago. Plays for Sheffield United currently. Apparently he moved to Arsenal. Oh no, he's in Arsenal right now. So he plays for Sheffield United currently. He apparently moved to Arsenal in 2021, according to this. Oh, he must have been on loan at Sheffield United. That's probably what it was. I see that overlap now. Looks like he might have been on loan, maybe. Oh yeah, I'm definitely well ahead in the future. I'm in 2038, which is crazy to think about. I really need you to be a backup. I have a feeling you're not going to appreciate that. Oh, he will appreciate backup. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, this is all good. I mean, I don't really want to pay you a lot of money. I really don't. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. I just need to get you in the door. So whatever, just whatever you want. I've got to make our team happy. So let's please, let's see if we can just get you in here, and hopefully the team will be happy with just you showing up. All right, SC Freiburg is a team expected to be top 10, so we probably need to respect them and actually play a good team here. Wait a minute. I just realized season preview does not have us as the best team anymore. Who did they put in front? Who are you? Why are you in front of Perez? That's not nice. Perez is legendary. That's not fair. I support Arsenal, but Southampton bought him this season, which has a very bad sell for us. Watch another YouTuber that constantly wears Team Arsenal jerseys. I don't have any. I have one jersey. I have a Colombian jersey because my work sent me to Colombia one time, and the guys there, it was actually during the World Cup. It's been several years ago. It was during the World Cup, and so the team down there in Colombia actually bought me a Colombia jersey with my name on the back, which was really, really kind of them. So that was really cool. And we got to watch the World Cup together. It was really cool. Arsenal is a great team, but we were playing bad this season. I need to watch. I would like to get into like real life football somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea what I would watch at this point, but something, maybe probably something in the Premier League or something like that. Is Ronaldo in this? Ronaldo is probably long since gone, right? I mean, surely is. Ronaldo. Am I blind? He's not there. What's his name? Oh, do I just not know his name? Is he not here? Am I blind? I wasn't expecting that many Ronaldos. What's his name? Why do I just know him by Ronaldo for some reason? It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have to go through looking at everybody. Most of the people that are in real life are probably gone by now, I would imagine, if not all of them. I knew his name, but I wasn't seeing it, so it was throwing me off. I was kind of having this panic moment. Yeah, I know it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course I know that name. But yeah, he's definitely not here. So I'm surprised he's not actually listed here somewhere. Cristiano. 2 N's or 1 N? 1 N. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's just not existing, apparently. No results found. All right, well then he's long since gone. He's been purged from the database. I know his name, Christian. I was just having this moment of like, my brain just shut off. Apparently, like I don't follow football, but I do know guys like that at least. You know, I know some of the famous players. At least I know their names at the very least. Actually, Cristiano Ronaldo is actually getting kind of old right now, isn't he? He's not one of the younger ones right now, is he? How old is he right now? Oh, he's 39 today. Oh yeah, he's long since gone. He was never even in here. There's no way he was in here anywhere. I didn't realize he was 39. I feel old all of a sudden. Is he he's 39? That's insane. How is he 39? That does not make sense in my brain. Wait, I thought we already signed you. Or did you just show up? Maybe you were on loan this whole time and you just showed up, I think. That's probably what happened. Guys, how is he 39? That is crazy. Defensive midfielder. I guess LeBron James is also 39. Okay. Because, I mean, I hear about LeBron James. I hear about Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, around the same period of my life as I've heard about LeBron James, of course. And so the idea that those two guys are the exact same age is actually just very crazy on both accounts. Who are you? I mean, you're not a terrible player, but do we care? I mean, we didn't pay for it. I don't think we care. Just whatever. Go. Be gone. That's where you want to be. Be gone. Okay. Is it like Madden, which is NFL Football Manager sort of, where you can simulate seasons and manage your team during the season? Older players will retire. I mean, yeah, it's like the management side of Madden. I mean, you don't play the characters. If you want to play the characters, that would be like FIFA or what do they call it now? Is it didn't EA just take it and it's like, because they can't call it FIFA anymore? What do they call it now? What is FIFA now? EA football or something? EA, is it EA? What is it called now? Is it still called FIFA? Maybe it's still called FIFA. No, it's FC. It's called FC 25, right? So, because they can't call it FIFA, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that's where you can actually play the characters, right? And still obviously do some management, I'm assuming, on the side. This game is purely management. Now, I could show the games, but because we've already accomplished everything and I'm just trying to speed through the seasons to see how good this team can actually be, I'm intentionally just simulating the games at this point. But there is a way to show the games. Like normally most people would play the games, and I did play the games for the first several seasons. I just, at this point in time, don't care to show the games anymore because we're just trying to zip through it. All right, Carr's still injured, so we'll just bring Elliott on, and then we will continue to bring somebody onto the bench who doesn't matter. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Let's just bring Chicho onto the bench because he's grumpy. And we'll go with that. This game looks so much harder to play than FC games. I'm 16 years younger than 30. 16 years younger than 39. Making me do math. No, I get it. That's funny. MJ and Kobe better than LeBron. Okay, that's a funny statement. Just throw in a, you know, divisive statement there in the middle. Why not? Casual divisive statement. I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just saying them's fighting words in some circles is all I'm saying. I think athletically, LeBron is the best player the NBA has ever had. I will say that all day, every day. Athletically, there has been nobody that is good as LeBron, and I don't think there ever will be, quite frankly. But accomplishment-wise, that's where you have to get into the argument about whether Michael Jordan was better or Kobe was better or LeBron was better. But athletically, there's just no way. LeBron is there's just nobody touching that guy. It's insane. Isn't MJ doing something with NASCAR? I don't know if MJ's doing something with NASCAR, but I just saw recently that isn't is it Munit? What's his name? The guy that what's his name? Frankie Muniz. Yeah, sorry, I forgot his first name. Frankie Muniz is like a NASCAR driver now, and like actually like a legitimate, not just for fun. Just he's legitimately an actual serious NASCAR driver now. I think he does the trucks. I think I saw, but he's at least in NASCAR somewhere, right? Which is pretty cool. Obviously, child actor and did all that kind of stuff growing up, and now he's doing something completely different with his life, and more power to him. That's awesome. I'm from the UK. We know more about MJ than Kobe and LeBron. I think they just haven't had a big impact on basketball than. I mean, MJ. Okay, no. Michael Jordan has had the biggest impact on basketball, and I think Michael Jordan was just insane. There's no telling. No, I mean, he was my favorite player growing up. I had Michael Jordan Porsches everywhere. I had Michael Jordan, sports cards. I had his rookie card. I had the works. I had his rookie card that's worth. How much is Michael Jordan's rookie card worth right now? His rookie card theoretically could sell for $25,000 right now, and I had it in my bedroom at one point in time. But my parents were. My dad was a youth minister when I was a kid. He's now a pastor, like a full-time pastor, but he was a youth minister when I was a kid. And we had some guys over at the house, and somebody stole my Michael Jordan rookie card. I mean, I guess if he needed the money that bad, then more power to him. So it's a shame, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get angry about it. So just sad. It would have been nice to keep. My favorite driver is Chase Elliott. I've heard the name. I also do not watch NASCAR. I used to watch sports a lot, like NFL, NBA, NCAA football, all that kind of stuff. I used to do all that kind of stuff. Lately, over the last couple of years, I just haven't had the time. I'm usually either playing video games, mostly recording video games, and doing all that kind of stuff. And I just do not have the time to actually watch sports anymore. I need to find the time though. I'd like to get back into it some more. I don't know. I'm more likely to watch somebody do something on YouTube, like a YouTube video game player or something like that. I've mentioned before, I watch Quill18 a lot. Actually, lately, I watch variant Sudoku videos. That is what I watch these days a lot. I spend hours watching that. I don't know. Makes my brain happy to watch, crazy Sudoku type videos that take an hour to solve, things like that. Those are fun for me. I mean, I'll reduce his asking price, but it's whatever at this point. Are we getting Valente? We kind of need him. If we don't get him, we kind of need to find somebody else. You're not going to agree to be. I was going to say, there's no way you agree to be a squad player. No way. NFL is weird nowadays. You're not wrong. Like now that Texas Longhorns are in the SEC, because I grew up watching the Texas Longhorns, and I also grew up watching the Arkansas Razorbacks. And because that's where those two places are where my family's from. And so previously I could support both of those guys because they never really played each other. And now they're in the same league, which makes things very interesting. So, but yeah, I'd like to get back into watching college football probably more than anything. NFL, if I'm watching NFL, it's probably for players more than the teams themselves. Like I used to watch Peyton Manning play a lot, things like that. But I just don't really care that much anymore. Well, it's a good thing we're bringing a new goalkeeper in. Too bad he's not here yet. Where is he? Come on, buddy. We need you. Like now. Desperately need you, my friend. Where's Schalke going to be? Oh, look, we're back in the top again. Maybe he was just dinged up for a moment. Schalke is expected to be 7th, so we probably need to respect them as well. What is considered bigger in U.S., NFL or NBA? NFL, definitely. By far. I mean, it's got to be the NFL. I mean, those are all extremely large sports. I'm not... NHL is definitely the smallest, but I'm actually going to look. Yeah, so the NFL gets a total revenue of $56 billion a year. NBA, only $24 billion a year, so less than half. MLB, $12 billion. March Madness is actually ahead of NHL. March Madness being our college basketball tournament. Just the tournament, just the couple weeks of the tournament itself makes more money than the NHL the entire season, if that tells you anything. But yeah, NFL is bigger than basically all the other ones combined. So yeah, by far the NFL. I watch tractor pulls or Broyar just for fun. I mean, I guess if I started doing tractor pulls, I guess you would be able to double dip. It's like Illinois Fighting, Illini, Clemson Tigers, Ohio State, and Tennessee Volunteers. I like those teams. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I got a buddy that lives in Tennessee. He's big on the Volunteers for sure. But again, I'm a Razorback fan. That's how I grew up. That's what my grandparents supported. So I would say I will probably still support University of Texas because, they just recently got into the SEC, but I would never actually support the Tennessee Volunteers because that goes against now 2 teams that I support, I suppose. I did like when Clemson was winning those championships a few years ago, though. So I was definitely rooting for Clemson back then. I actually was going to feature some college football videos on the channel at some point, but I kind of got started on them, and then I didn't like the way the videos were going or kind of the vibe of it. And then they did a bunch of updates, and I was like, I never went back to re-record them after the updates because the updates actually kind of changed a few things and would have made my first set of videos a little bit kind of pointless. I might still do it at some point, but I do have the college football game. I enjoy that a lot, actually, playing that on the Xbox. I grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan for the longest. I don't know if I could say that anymore. Man, the Dallas Cowboys are just really bad right now. That was when I was a kid. All right, we're going to play our first team, if at all possible. Of course, we cannot play you, but hey, Valenti's here. Thank you, Valenti, for showing up just in time. And then looks like you're some way short of full fitness. So let's bring Elliot back in here and we'll run this team right here. Jacksonville Jaguars got Trevor Lawrence from Clemson in the draft. Possibly a bad mistake based on the way he's going off. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I haven't really followed the Jaguars in a while. Marcus, Savatsky, both pairs of goals. A picked up a goal. Vergara picking up a goal. Goals galore. Good to see. Who else did I used to like to watch the Tennessee Titans for a while. So I at least watch the professional Tennessee team. Actually, my grandfather, the one that was the farmer, like he did the cotton farming, soybean farming, all this stuff. I think I've told the story before. He actually he got recruited by the St. Louis Cardinals. he actually played baseball in high school and apparently was very, very good. And got recruited by the Cardinals. You know, I mean, this is obviously many, many years ago. But I don't remember why he turned it down or why he didn't end up going. I think he just wanted to go a different direction in his life. Or at least my mom tells him a story that he was just really good. So there was definitely a very good chance he could have played professionally. But, or at the very least for one of their minor league clubs, which is still professional, right? It's still pretty cool. But just didn't happen, which is cool. I mean, he did what he loved. He loved what he did. So there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I remember his funeral. His funeral, I think it was either the head or one of the head St. Louis Cardinals recruiters was at his funeral, in fact, because I guess they'd kept up a relationship or a friendship for many, many years. Something like that. I don't remember the exact story, but something to that effect. It was very cool. And so my grandfather grew up a St. Louis Cardinals fan, of course. He watched every game just about, I think. See you later, Nintendo fan. How's it glad you could join. I need to head to bed. See you as well, Kareem. I'm glad you could join as well. Looking forward to FS25 servers. It would be awesome if I can join a multiplayer server with you to learn more and just help your world out. I mean, probably not, because I don't usually do a lot of multiplayer in most games, but I guess I can't say it's impossible. We'll see. Really depends on how the vibe feels, but more than likely, I just don't tend to do multiplayer games, at least not for my recorded stuff. Did we not get credit for bringing in a new player, new goalkeeper, guys? It's a little rude. Like, seriously. We literally just brought in a brand new goalkeeper. How is that not strict? You guys are dumb. I'm sorry. Some of these players are dumb. I'm just saying. I don't really want to take part, but I also don't. We'll take part just to make sure. If I need to bring another goalkeeper in, I guess I will do that, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen. You need to eat. All right. See you later. Have a good dinner or whatever it is for you, I guess. I need to eat dinner here in a little bit as well, actually. After the stream. Mandatory future fee of 6. Okay, this is like no money. I feel like he's worth more to that to us. I mean, I don't mind sitting him out on loan, but that is way too little money. PSG, the big spenders. I mean, sure. I would like to loan him out. In fact, we'll go ahead and offer both Bapti and Yurtguven out for loan. Just really haven't found any other goalkeepers. So, I mean, our team really needs to be happy with the goalkeeper we were brought in. It just doesn't make any sense otherwise. I mean, there's a goalkeeper there, but I mean, I'm not just going to bring in a goalkeeper just because he's got a goalkeeper, position next to his name. That's not that helpful. Man United wants Yurtguven. Really? I mean, you're definitely not going to get better. It's only squad player, but I don't think we can, at this point, beggars can't be choosers type of thing. Got to take what we can get. These are not great. I mean, if we send it to anybody, I would probably go for the regular starter spot here, even though it's not worth any money to us. Yeah, we're going to go there. And then we'll reject all the rest. Okay. And we got people getting injured left and right. 23 p.m. for you. All right, so you are Central Time Zone. All right, got those guys out on loan at least, so at least get some more development. Player expenditure, we're only 4th on this. RB Leipzig, #1 team still. They haven't been relevant for a while. They're spending a lot of money on players that apparently just aren't helping them right now. £500,000 for a guy I don't even remember. That's not bad. All right, is our team going to give us credit for getting a new goalkeeper, please? I mean, they're not giving us credit yet, but I mean, we got him. He's there. How does that not count? Existing mark, 19 wins in a row. That'd be nice if we can beat that. Dude, seriously. We did strengthen the first team squad and goal. Like, you're so dumb. I'm sorry. But, like, the unhappiness just makes no sense. There's got to be something broken with that. That cannot be legit. That can't be legit. At least he didn't come pick a fight with me, because I would have yelled back. We would have had some words. I would have been like, dummy, do you not see the player we just bought in? Like, can you, like, open your eyes, please, and not be so stupid? Something like that. Hey, how's it going? Wait a second, is that a brick? How's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I think I said that right. Alrighty, let's get... Man, if we start losing games because our guys are grumpy, I'm going to start getting grumpy myself. I really am. All right, FC Bayern, definitely our first team squad here. I think we will bring Cars into this one. Pereira, of course, still injured, so we'll bring Valenti in here. Everybody else looks good. Let's... Oh, we need to bring somebody in for Ozturk. Just come in here or something. I don't care, somebody. Let's go with that. Hopefully we get a good result today. 4-0. Blanco picking up a goal. Zavatsky, Farkas, and Perez picking up a goal. Our legendary left winger there. You guys need to stop being grumpy, please. Like, seriously, you're gonna run the whole season if you guys are grumpy about something stupid. this entire season. We have a chance to like go undefeated this year, but we're probably not going to, purely because of morale. We broke the consecutive win record. Yay. 20 games. All right, we got Real. I didn't even look at the Champions League lineup. Who do we got? I mean, Real Madrid is no joke. Valencia should be less of a problem, theoretically. Oh, we got young boys. That should be theoretically easy. BRG, who are they? Portuguese? Okay, that one should not be a problem. Man City's going to be tough. PSV should be fine. Cervena, Zvezda? What is this? Serbia. Okay. And then Villarreal. We actually got 3 Spanish teams, really? I would expect us to only have problems with Madrid and Man City. The rest of these, I would imagine we should be fine. But who knows? Anything can go any direction, honestly. I mean, if this wasn't away from home, I'd probably give us the edge against Real Madrid. Being away from home, yeah, I'm not surprised that they have the edge there. Come on, let's go. Hey, Broyar's back. Well, mostly back. We'll probably still run Valenti for now. Oh, no, he's 100% back. No, I guess that's fine. Bring Valenti onto the bench then. Everybody else can play. Next, our lineup. Such a good lineup. And our top goal scorer already this season is Zavatsky. Farkas is second. Let's go. Come on, guys. Do a good job. Do good things. Oh, I should have brought more subs. I forgot. We can bring some extra subs to the Champions League stuff. Hey, we won. We scraped out a win. Natman picking up a goal. Carr's picking up a goal from being injured. That's great to bring him back in, and he gets a goal there. That actually is pretty massive. Who are we playing next? Dusseldorf. Or are they rated at or projected to be at? Currently, they're in 16th. Season preview had them in 17th. So, yeah, we can definitely play our second squad against them. Champions League top young player odds from Planet Football. Paolini, number 1. Wow. Well, we probably should get him some game time then, because right now he hasn't been playing in the Champions League stuff that much. Just call me Joey. Okay. I'll try to remember that, Joey. Definitely a lot shorter, so I appreciate it. Abe wants a new contract. Unfortunately, Abe gets whatever he wants. So, yeah. We talk about it at the end of the season? Okay, good. That buys me some time with not having to pay you more money right now. Oh, we got so many unhappy players right now. Stop being unhappy. I promise the world is fine. Okay. Go with that. Definitely be playing our second team squad in this one. Do I want to just bring Valenti in as our second team squad? I mean, goalkeepers just never need a rest, is the thing. So probably not. He's listed as a backup, so that's okay. Maybe you guys need a rest by any chance? Looks like we're okay. All right, let's go on with that. Oh, you're fine. No worries. 3-0. I mean, we're not going to get blowout wins if we're playing our backup squad, but the fact that we're still getting wins is awesome. Nothing wrong with trying to be funny. We need more funny in this world. I'm on Team Funny. I'm definitely on Team Funny. But I'm also a dad, and my definition of funny is not always
not always the same as most people's.
I'm sure you will hear plenty of groaners from me over the course of any videos you watch of mine. All right, we'll play our first team squad against Valencia coming up. Might be able to play our second team against Stuttgart. I'm not sure. I mean, they're top half. We should probably play our good team against them just to make sure we don't mess up. Joseph, Joey, Joe. I don't care. We're favorites. We're actually pretty heavy favorites at the moment. It is a home game, though, so that's good. Well, I probably should go make sure everybody's training the right things. I didn't actually look at that. Valente can be playing training sweeper keeper. Good support. Yep. Suarez can be training ball playing defender on defend. Everybody else mostly okay except for Brights. Brights needs to be training as a wingback on attack. All that looks good except for Herrera. Wide center back, really? It's a little strange. We want you to be playing ball playing defender on defend as well. Anybody else look strange and out of place? I don't think so. Okay. We're good with everybody else. Please don't call me JoJo. I would never dream of it. I mean, I'd love to transfer Leosin, especially since his guacamole started poisoning people. Just kidding. I guess we'll transfer list him. But I'm also worried that people are going to be grumpy that we don't have enough depth in goalkeeper again, which is really weird. All right. This next game done. Should be a good one for us. First team other than Herrera. Swap in Chicho for you. And we can bring a couple more guys on the bench. So we'll bring on Suarez. We'll bring on Fall. I guess that's it for now. I don't think we care about anybody else. We drew. Oh, there goes. Oh, we got FM'd. Oh, we got FM'd. They had one shot. And it was in the back of the net. We had 70 shots, 5 on target. And we only... So dumb. Oh, football manager. I'd love to hate you sometimes. Oh, that's great. Football manager, why? Why are you so evil sometimes? Why can't we just have nice things? All right, Natno drops his lack of football concern. That's one down. He's still grumpy about an imaginary made-up reason, which is silly. And we just got to get Chicho and Fall some more game time, which we will. We're going to get them some game time here in a bit. We'll play both of them against Stuttgart. We're actually not training very well right now. Like normally we have a lot more people above the 8.0 mark at this point. Oh, you dropped your... Thank you. So weird. He's happy to stay following our recent signings, but those recent signings were here before you said you were grumpy. I don't understand. Oh, goodness. All right, whatever. All right, bring the second team in for this one. Apparently Herrera needs to sit out. I guess Blanco comes in for you. No, not Blanco, sorry. Broyar comes in for you. All right, I just realized you guys are both right-footed. We'll bring Blanco in then. Everybody else is okay. We'll bring Broyar here. And we'll bring in Any, Mini, Miny, Mo. Farkas here. Okay. Let's go with that. Come on, second squad. Do good. Pretty good. Azteca pair goes. Blanco a pair goes. Very nice. We still gave up 2 goals, which is a little not good, but that's all right. All right, so let's go ahead and set up a couple friendlies. Who will be our victims this year? We'll do Arnstead. Oh, I put that in the wrong one. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. I want to cancel this game. How do I cancel you? I put that in the wrong spot. I had the wrong date selected. How do I cancel this? Apparently I can't. Well, I'm going to select one here. And hopefully we will be able to... Can we cancel it here? There we go. I was like, there's got to be a way to cancel it. There we go. I just hit the wrong button. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Top league player development. And this is the players playing in just any top league. We got 38, which is actually not bad. All right, I'll start getting in Blanco. Good stuff. Currently a slight weakness. Sure, go for it. I like that his strength is a slight weakness. All right. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Hopefully we can make everybody happy again, because, yeah. Not fun having grumpy people. right, we'll get through these friendlies. We'll get back to the regularly scheduled programming. $12 to nothing. There you go. I don't even know who half these players are. Please, nobody get injured while on international leave. That would be very unfortunate right about now. And we've already got enough injured people. Like, this is 6 injury. I mean, Horvat just got injured, which is not the end of the world. It's only a couple days. That's 6 injury. Torn hamstring. That's bad for a striker. Oh, torn hamstring is potentially career. I wouldn't say career ending in the sense that he'll never play again. Maybe career ending in the sense that he will never be the player he was again. Guess that's where we have Ozturk sitting right behind him. Fall says he's not happy with his playtime. Is he not out on? He's out on international leave. How am I supposed to give you playtime if you're not at the club?
It's kind of how it works, buddy.
Oh my goodness! How do we have 2 strikers with torn hamstrings all of a sudden? Like, why? Why? What are the odds? And are starting 2 strikers. All right, where's Castro? We're gonna have to bring Castro back. He just scored his first goal on international leave. I think he's gonna have to come join us because we kind of need him. Not this Castro, other Castro. Where is other Castro? Is he listed onto the down here somewhere? No. Where is he? There we go. Nicholas Castro. You, buddy, looks like you are just getting promoted, my friend. How do I recall you from loan? Oh, he can't be counted outside the transfer window. That makes sense. Are you also on a foreign loan deal? Presumably you are. Yep. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We're going to be struggling for a bit. Do we have anybody in our dev center? First off here, nobody of any actual value here, unfortunately. And then anybody here? All right, I have to bring Amadeo back in, as grumpy as he is. That's going to have to be it for now. I don't think we have anybody else that's really worth bringing in here. All right, we'll go with that. We'll figure it out. It's rough. I wasn't going to play Amadeo as a striker, but it's going to have to be what it is. We can move Zavatsky up. So we have some options here in this terrible, horrible situation we're in. I think we just play our backups for now. Like, I say backups. I mean, it's Elia and Ozturk. I mean, they're good enough to be starting strikers for any team out there. So let's go to our tactics here. Let me grab our first team squad. Let me bring in Elia and Ozturk. And on the bench, we'll bring in Amadeo. And I guess Fall, because Fall could play on the right-hand side in place of like a Zavatsky or something like that, if we had to really move some things around. Okay, we'll go with that. And we're going to set this one as... actually, one other thing. I'm going to go ahead and move in Valenti. We're going to set this as our... first team with backup strikers. Okay. That's our first team with our backup strikers, and that's going to be fine. We'll make it work. It's not ideal, but... I made a promise to sell him. Oh, I didn't. Maybe somewhere in that mix of stuff, I must have made a promise to sell him accidentally. I mean, I don't want to reward the guy, but at the same time, he's basically a backup striker for us now, and I've got to kind of play our backup strikers where possible. It is not ideal. Like it says New Mexico Star, but it's New Mexico Star. He plays for New Mexico. Oh, this is going to be rough for a few games. At least we've got, some pretty easy games coming up. Still just, it's a rough situation to lose both of your starting strikers at any point in time. I mean, it's just, like, why? Why, Football Manager, do you hate me so much? First, you give me a draw against a team we have no business even being on the field with because we're a bazillion times better than them. And then you take out both my star strikers. Can you guys like be happy with me one of these days, please? Like I'm just asking. All right. So we are going to be running this second team or first team with backups. However, Amadio, what would you play as better? I kind of feel like you're more of a Ozturk replacement than anything. You just don't have the finishing that, well, actually, no, Ellie's only got 14 finishing. You do have acceleration, you do have pace. Trying to figure out who I want to sub you in for. I mean, Ozturk's got acceleration, but I think you're the Ozturk replacement, honestly. I think Elias stays in here. So we're going to bring you in here. How do I want to do this? I think this is fine. Let's just go with this team. All right. Broyar picking up a pair of goals. Nice. And Elia picking up a goal. How did our cranky person play? 6.6. So you got to play better than that if you think you're worth being on the first team, my friend. I think we'll basically be playing the exact same team in the next game. Oh no, I'm sorry. I wanted to play the second team squad. I didn't mean to play my first team squad there. I was trying to swap the strikers around and I forgot to actually change out the rest of the team and then change the strikers around. That was a mistake. Because these teams we don't need to be playing our starters in. Not even young boys, to be perfectly honest. Fall might get grumpy with us because I meant to play him there and I forgot. That's all right. How much more time do we got with you? A whole 6 days. 4 days for Chicho. Man, Chicho's going to be grumpy. They're just both going to be grumpy. Apparently this is the year for us to have grumpy people. Paris wins World Golden Ball. Really nice. That is awesome. 31 appearances, 11 goals, 16 assists. Castro claims under 21 footballer of the year. Yeah, we need to get him back on our... No, is this our... I get the two Castros confused. No, he's our midfielder on the right. Okay, yeah. 21 appearances, 11 goals, 14 assists. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. And Broyar wins World Golden Glove. 41 appearances, 38 conceded, 20 clean sheets. Not bad, not bad. How much longer does Perez play for us? Okay, weird. Chicho, sorry, buddy. All right, we get some more game time. We get some more time to get his promise done. That is good. I meant to play in the last game, buddy. I am very sorry. Very much not intended. All right, let's play our second squad is what I wanted to bring in. And then I wanted to bring in Amadeo into the second squad so that Oster can sit on the bench. And then we'll bring Farkas here because I think we can move some other people around, things like that. Zavosky can play. Actually, we'll just swap something. We'll figure it out. But some combination of events will let these guys do what they got to do. And then Valenti, of course. Should probably update this lineup, but this will all work. All right, so Fall gets some game time. Chicho gets some game time. Brights should be able to play here. That's okay. I think we're good here. Five to nothing. Elia picking up a pair of goals. That guy's so good. Amadeo got to go. Yay! Horvat, a pair of goals and a pair of, or no, sorry, a goal and a pair of assists. Castro, a goal and assist. Nice. Well played, guys. Well played. Good job, buddy. Can you, like, be happy with me now? Like, not even want to leave, you know, something? You're definitely going to be getting some game time over the next little bit because of injuries and things, right? So let's get a happy face on you. Do we play our second squad against Young Boys? I don't know that we do. I think we need to play a first squad probably. I might play our first squad with a couple rotations just to try to make those other guys happy. That might be the way to go. I mean, we got almost a 50% chance of winning this. He actually withdrew his transfer request. Okay, yeah. So he's actually very happy. It did not take much to make that guy happy. Okay. I would have tried a little harder had I known it was going to take that little effort. I mean, I'd like you to continue to train as a midfielder on the left-hand side, though, because that's ultimately where I want you to be. Oh, good. Fall drops his lack of football. Thank you. Because that is, we don't think Perez is going to stick around forever, right? I mean, he's getting old. So you are our Perez, not really. You're not our Perez replacement. Horvat's our Perez replacement. You're our Horvat replacement on the bench. Trap some Spore. They won their game. I can't believe we drew that last game. So frustrating. All right, well, that means Fall doesn't actually need game time here. So we could probably play our starters primarily. Just Chicho needs some game time, right? Yeah, we might bring him in then. So let's go starters with our strikers. And then let's bring Chicho in to the lineup here just to make sure we kind of keep him happy here. I think that's the only swap we'll do. We will bring Elia and Osterk. That's fine. And Then we just need to bring a couple guys onto the bench. Gara, Suarez. I don't think we need to bring another goalkeeper. That seems crazy. We'll go with this. Five to nothing. Osterk go, Farkas go, Zavatsky pair goals and an assist. Blanco go. Very nice. Chicho on a 7.0, not bad. Zavatsky keeping us afloat here with our other strikers out. When does Paris turn 31? February 9th. Got almost 100 caps for Mexico. Nice. Says he's a regular starter in his prime years. Actually, he might have a year or two left in him. Who knows? Maybe more. He might be cruising for a while. Oh, Herrera. Oh, my goodness, we're getting so many people injured. Please stop getting injured. Bundesliga player development. We've only got 20. I think I want to change around what we got set up here a little bit. I'm thinking about it. Like Zavatsky would be a DLF, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we need to move Osterk here. I think we need to move Zavatsky here. Castro in. Fall becomes his backup. And I think I like this lineup better. And this is our starting lineup with our strikers out. Yes. Okay. That's our starting line with our strikers out. We might need to make a lineup with our... Yeah. Nah, I think this is fine. This is our starting lineup, and then for this game, we're going to be running our second squad. Which will just be, the only difference will be Amadio coming in for Elia. Elia's sitting there. Arcus can come onto the bench. Herrera needs to swap out for Blanco. And we'll bring Vergara in here. Right, should be okay. Should be okay. All right. So I got Suarez on the bench if we need to bring him in, but I think for right now we're okay. All right, let's go with this lineup. It does mean Castro plays a little bit more, but I think I'm still kind of okay with this. Nothing. Castro getting a goal. Nice. Ostrich getting a goal. Amadeo picking. I mean, he's got to be loving life right now if he's picking up goals and stuff. I mean, we knew he was a good player. I had no doubt he was a good player. I just didn't have a spot for him yet. I was hoping to get a spot for him in the future. Schalke is currently ranked where? Number 6. Okay, so we actually have to take that game seriously, even though it is a cup game here. They are playing really, really well right now. So we'll run our first team squad out with them. Six might come back here before the end of the month. Oh, not this month. Sorry, next month. He'll come back in next month. Actually, these next couple of games are going to be running our first team squad, I think, primarily. We have 126 days left to get Chicho some game time. I think he'll get plenty of game time in that time period. I wish there was a way to see like how much game time they actually need so I could plan it out better. All right, so this one will be our first team squad with backup stuff. And then just Chicho coming in for Herrera. Everybody else looks good. Let's go. Fortitude. Broyar, Blanco picking up goals. Castro picking up a goal and 2 assists. Nice stuff there. Elliott picking up a goal. Zavadski didn't have his best game, but his backup had an amazing game. All right, let's get to this next game. Again, we're going to keep playing our starters probably for the next one as well. I mean, this next game's a big game. We know how good Borussia Dortmund is. And us being out without our best 2 strikers is a little scary. But, I mean, we trust Zavadski, and we obviously trust Castro out there to replace Zavadski. So, I mean, we still got an extremely strong team right now. Do players ever lose their don't like big games thing? Because I feel like Elliott is just, he's got to love big games at this point. He just doesn't enjoy, it says he doesn't enjoy big matches. He does just fine in them. It's so funny. Who's going to be our next legendary player? Let's look at the ages for a second. Zavadski's 26. It's got to be Zavadski, right? I guess Vergara would have already become legendary by now if he was going to get there. Surprised Natman wouldn't be up there as well. Elite fullback. It's got to be Zavatsky though, right? I don't know what he needs to get to be legendary, but he's got to get up there. Maybe it's 28. Is that the age we think it is for legendary status? Which does mean Vergara. It doesn't seem like he'll ever get there. But still hope for, I guess, Natman and Zavatsky. Dude, Elias 26. Didn't realize he was getting up there in age as well. Our amazing young team is becoming not so young anymore. But the good news is they're getting to the age group where they're like in their prime. You know what I mean? Like we've been playing them, developing this entire time. They're starting to get to the maximum of their development and be literally the players we thought they could be all along. All right, good stuff there. We are playing Mines. All right, let's go. Still got an extremely strong team, even without our best strikers. This team, there's nothing wrong with this. This is a good squad. Hey, 6 might actually be coming back here in the not too far future. Drew the game. Okay. Well, I mean, fair, I guess. I mean, I think we still feel like we should have won that, but it is the second best team in Germany right now. So even if we are theoretically significantly better, they're an extremely good team. Zavatsky did get player of the match goal and an assist. Farkas got a goal. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about the draw, but we still unbeaten. It's unfortunate that we didn't go, complete, perfect season, but it is what it is. I wasn't expecting to go perfect season anyway. I think we still need to play do we play our best squad or we play our backups? Don't know. Say there's no way our youth setup's in here because we don't really care about our youth setup. We bring in the youth. We don't we don't grow it ourselves. Let's see. Where is this team BRG? Oh, they're up there. They're actually playing quite well right now, so I think we do need to play our starters. Yet we have a 57% win chance, according to the media and fans or whoever that is that does those polls. That's crazy. Marcos. Yeah. Let's grab a guy like this. That guy's looks pretty good for the future. Okay, I should have just gone for his minimum release clause. We wouldn't have to add on that little bit there at the end. Oh well. Okay, that's fine. Suppose if we never sell him, it doesn't matter what the extra percentage is. French player for now, that's fine. Honestly, I don't care about any of this other than the wage increase. We'll drop that down a little bit, and there we go. And they want a loan back. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Just for now. I mean, I'd love to send you out on loan, buddy, but the problem is we want you to also be homegrown to the club, if at all possible. So I'll try to get you some more game time. I mean, Herrera's out right now, so you should be playing for Herrera anyway. We're playing our second squad, that is, which right now we're not. So, because we want to make sure we do well in this game. But you can definitely come in. We'll bring you in here. I mean, I don't know if you'll be that happy about that, but we'll bring you there. And then I guess we'll bring Chicho in a couple more weeks. All right, that's going to be fun. I think we won. Hat trick from Zavatsky. Love to see it. Elliott picking up a goal. Castro pick. I mean, when Zavatsky's backup is picking up 2 goals and Zavatsky's picking up a hat trick, I mean, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Crazy thing is, as many good strikers we have, Zavatsky might still be our best striker, but he also just plays really well from that right hand side. It's hard to say. He's just that good of a player, no matter where we put him. Oh, I didn't rest my guys for the little break we got here. No, Zavatsky's an important player. He gets his day. All right, we'll be playing our backup squad against the next team here, which includes Suarez. We'll get him in there. Nice to continue to get young players for not too much. I mean, 16 mil is a little bit on the higher side. But again, even if he never works out for us and we can sell him on for 30 mil someday, worth it. But I have a feeling he'll actually probably work out pretty well for us in the long run. Everybody trained well this week. Thank you guys. That was very nice of y'all. Chicho's still a little bit grumpy for whatever reason. We're going to bring in Suarez. What foot are you? You're just right-footed. Okay, doesn't matter. You bring in for Herrera. And then Amandio comes in for Elia. Ostrich stays in. Elia comes in there. Farkas can just come in there. That's fine. And then I guess Broyar comes in for Natman. Everything else is good. All right. Let's go with that. Do we want to bring in like Valenti for this game? I mean, he knows he's a backup. I don't think we have to care about making him happy. This does mean Cash was getting a lot of game time. Maybe we would rather he didn't, but it's all right. Fall got a goal. Nice. Horvat picking up a goal and an assist. Cool. Now we're getting some guys some game time that need it. Yeah, these games are a little bit closer than they probably should be, but that's okay because as long as we're still winning them with our backup squad, that's pretty big. 39 unbeaten right now. That's a lot of games in a row unbeaten in the league. Now we got on track to Frankfurt in 14 days, so we do want to set up friendly in the middle there. Looks like Herrera will be back soon. Like I said, we'll keep getting Suarez some game time for now, though. Hopefully we can make most of these guys happy again. Best players in the world. Oh, we don't have number 1 anymore. Perez dropped down to 5. And enter 3 of the top 10. It's crazy good. There's Osman. Wow, Osman's on this list at number 2. That's impressive. We tried to get Osman at one point. Probably could still get him, but there's Blanco, Natman, Hansis, Farkas. So we got the next. We got the next top 20 at least. 5 of the top 20. Pereira 6. Do we have the best goalkeeper in the world? I didn't know if I saw another goalkeeper on this list yet. Maybe there was. And Inter's got so many. Newcastle's got a lot. I think Man City had quite a few as well. There's Saru. Matthias Saru. Remember on this list as well. I mean, we got so many players we've had on our team that are on this list. It's just crazy. There's actually still a real player out there. What? There's a couple of them. There's Al Kabari. Man, he's still on the list. So good. That's crazy. Miss you, buddy. You were so good for us for the... We only had you for 2 years, too. But we loved you. We knew you were going to be good. So we got 7 of the top 50. I would love to have all like 11 of our starters in the top 50, but it's not going to happen. I mean, Abe's going to get on this list at some point. Who else are we missing? Both our defensive midfielders. How's Zavotsky not on this list? I mean, come on. That is crazy. I mean, Zavotsky might be our best player, and he's not on that list. It's funny. Zavotsky's on our legend list, isn't he? Oh, he's not yet. He's here. 6 is here. So only 2 players on our current team that are on icons is Zavotsky and 6, but I've got to imagine Zavotsky's going to make his way up to legend at some point. And then we still got all these players except for Gartner. Of course, he's not a player. As favorite personnel. How old was Zavotsky when we got him? 2030, 31 season. So 2030, how old was he? The idea that he was born in 2011, it just blows my mind. So we got him when he was 19 years old. He's so good. Easily one of my favorite players of any football manager we've done. He's one of my favorites for sure. We might have 6 back soon. So we'll take a look at that. He resumes full training. He's going to be back from Man City. That's actually really good for us. Again, we still had Zavotsky there, so that's all. We were fine mostly, but I'm very happy to have 6 back. I mean, these guys are both going to say no, right? Oh, wow. 6 actually was okay with that. That's surprising. I mean, I think he's still our starting player, but I mean, something to be said for Zavotsky being there and Castro being on the right-hand side. Blanco is now a German citizen for living here for 8 years. Really? Well, congratulations. Huh. So does that mean he's eligible for the German national team now, right? Is that how that works? I actually don't know if that's exactly how that works. I haven't seen this. I haven't been around long enough to see someone to get this before. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure he'll still play for the United States. I would be shocked if he just suddenly switched over and played for Germany now. But that's pretty cool. Good news is it does help us with the vision stuff, I assume, if we have German players. I don't know. Osman tipped to win the award for Footballer of the Year. Has he really played that well? Yeah, okay, he's played that well. I mean, ever since we had him back at Trap, we only had him for one season at Trabzonspor. We had to sell him on for barely any profit, and he's just been like, he's second best player in the world, potentially the best player in the world right now. They got such a good deal on him. So cool. Would have loved to have kept him. Man, can you imagine if we could have kept all the good players at Trabzonspor? Trabzonspor would be the best team in the world right now. Which is a crazy thing to say. Everybody's training well. Good job, guys. Thank you. Lowest is a 7.15. That's pretty good. Nice. I've been giving you more playtime, buddy. I mean, I'll try to give you more, but I have been giving you some playtime. I mean, I've been rotating pretty well this year. Rotating much more regularly than we had in the past. I think we play our second squad against Frankfurt here so that we have our first squad ready for Man City. Six back. 45 minutes of action. Okay. So let's go back to just our first team squad. And actually, we're going to go our second team squad. What am I saying? We'll bring 6 off the bench. And we'll bring Amadeo in here still. Fares is not going to play today because he's injured, but everybody else is going to be happy to play. All right, I think this all looks good. Might be a mistake. We might lose this game, but I'd rather lose this game and rest our starters for the Man City game. Okay, we did win. Good job. Castro Castro stepping up. I'll start getting a go. I mean, Castro is the next Zavatsky, it looks like. In fact, there's a very good chance he'll be better than Zavatsky. Ooh, those are fighting words right there. But I mean, I'm just saying what it is. He's looking really good right now. Did 6 get any time in that game? How do I guess I can go here. Would like to have 6 to have gotten on there at least a little bit. 6 did not come on. Okay. That's not the end of the world, but would have probably been nice to see. A little hesitant just rushing out against Man City here, but I mean, if the fitness crew says he's able to play at all, I haven't started using some games. I don't get you guys sometimes. I literally just... Okay, I just didn't start you in the very last game. Did I? No, I guess I didn't. I think I just brought you onto the bench. I guess I should have started you in that last game, come to think of it. It's alright. Forgot we had Schumann over at Man City. Alright, definitely playing our starters here. With the exception of cars, Elia comes in for you. And Amadeo comes onto the bench. And we can bring on Chicho, we can bring on Suarez, and we can bring on Fall. Alright, go with that squad. Looks good. Go team, go. We did win. Vergara getting a go. Oh, my goodness. Natman getting injured. Zavatsky getting injured. I mean, this is... I would have rather lost the game than having 3 injuries like that. That's... I cannot believe it. Why couldn't we just lost the game instead? Great. Okay, Hans is only up for a couple days. Oh my goodness. What is with all the injuries this year? Like, Football Manager is just rubbing it in my face how much it hates me right now. Lazio already secured playoff spot. We should have it in the next game. Oh man, this is rough, guys. This is like nightmarishly rough. I mean, we'll have cars back soon-ish. Help a little bit. And we know Castro can play on that right-hand side. It's just not good. This is just all kinds of bad everywhere. When does cars come back? A couple more weeks. Man. How much do we feel like we should respect Kiel here? I don't know. We'll probably play primarily our starters. I might bring on a couple guys that have complained about playtime in a few spots, but other than that, probably play primarily the starters. Marcus is 29 now. He must have just had a birthday. I'm pretty sure last I looked he was 28. Parker's birthday was, yeah, a couple weeks ago. Oh, wow. His birthday was November 11th, and it is November 11th right now. I was like, wait a minute. That number looks familiar. It's because I saw it today. That's funny. Well, happy birthday today, imaginary person. Okay, we are playing our first team squad, but with a few rotations, such as guys that are grumpy about things. We're actually going to go ahead and bring in both Chicho and Suarez, I think. I think we can live with that. Abe is okay. Farkas. Who else? Pellini's fine, right? He's not complaining about anything. Fall still needs some game time, so you'll come in for Kansas. Obviously, Castro comes in. We're actually almost playing a full rotation squad after all. Never mind. I think we'll leave 6 in for as long as we can. Cars definitely swaps out for, I guess, Amadeo. And now we got to put some guys on the bench. Guess we'll go with that. A little bit of a strange squad, but definitely still has the quality to win this game, so. Perez getting a go. Suarez getting a go. Nice. I don't know. Look at it. Of course, it's torn again. I mean, how much did you play him? He was only supposed to play 45 minutes. I realize when I sim it, I don't. We don't have Zavatsky to take that spot. What is going on? I mean, this is basically. This has got to feel like career. I mean, he's only 25, but you got to think. Being out back-to-back torn hamstrings, like, this is bad. How much did he play in that game? They played in the full game. Of course they did. They're dumb. They're dumb. That's one problem with simming. And sometimes they do dumb things. You'd think they'd look at that, but whatever. It's the same hamstring. No. Oh. So he had a tight hamstring on this side, and then almost a month later, he tears this one, and then 2 months after that, he tears the one that was tight. I mean, my goodness. He's had tight hamstrings in the past. Another tight hamstring over here. He has torn his hamstring before. This one over here. This is not his first. It's just crazy. This guy's had so many injuries. This poor guy. Very injury prone. All right. Well, I mean, we have quality. We've got depth. We might need to bring Castro Striker back, like I said before, when the transfer window opens up. Man, I don't know what we're going to do now because I don't know what we're going to do. No Zavatsky to fill in that spot. This is we're getting creative here. Where's mine's rated at the moment? They are 15th. Okay, so we should be able to play a backup squad in this German Cup game. I cannot believe the injuries we're just getting absolutely plagued with. Everybody's getting tight hamstrings. What's going on? feel like this is a game we're going to lose. I don't know why. I just got a bad feeling about this game. All right. Like I said, backup squad for this. We'll play our stars against RB Leipzig here in a bit. Although I got to figure out who our starters are actually going to be. So, oh goodness. So if I were to plug in our starters for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of feel like we got to play Amadeo in one of these spots here. Probably there. I think he's better there. You're going to sit there. Suarez comes in for Herrera. Vergara's there. I guess we'll bring Vargas into that spot. I mean, I guess that's we have nobody else. Herrera goes there. I mean, everybody else is big time injured right now. I mean, this is a squad that can win, but definitely not our best squad for sure, right? So I got a lot of strength in defensive midfield. I'm happy about that. Honestly, this right here, Horvat, Castro, perfect. Elia, we know he's great. We still got Pereira. I mean, this is a good squad, but definitely weak on the defensive side. Didn't win. Castro and Horvat picking up. I mean, I told you, those two wingers. I knew about those guys. They's good. Pebbles picking up goals. That's good. Amadeo, 6.8 for him. I mean, it's not the worst. Hopefully he's happy with getting some game time. Amadeo needs a little bit more, I guess, to be happy. Obviously, we got to get Six some game time when he comes back. Everybody else looks like they're mostly happy right now. All right, well, when we got through that game, that's fine. We will be playing basically our starters for the next one. Time is okay. It's actually right at 8 o'clock. Probably a good time to put a cut in then, huh? All right. Well, we almost got halfway through the season. Getting pretty close. I think we'll be able to finish the rest of this up in the next stream, and we'll see where we end up with the whole Champions League funness. I mean, so far we haven't lost a game other than the Man City friendly, which who cares about that? But the injuries, we've lost the injury battle. We've been losing big time. We're getting just stomped by the injury battle. I love seeing some of these home attendance, those 50,000 right there, 50,000 right there. I mean, that's our max, right? I think it must be. So some good attendance there. Finances are looking pretty decent. We're still good on the balance. Projections actually got us positive for the next couple of years, which is awesome to see. We could probably go big, get us a couple more Warner kids, things like that if we want. But anyway, we're going to put a cut in there. When my next live stream will be tomorrow. Farming Simulator 25, finally. Coming out tomorrow. Followed by Saturday, some more Civilization 6, continue our run with Congo. And then we'll be back with this next Monday. I don't think there's anything that's standing in the way of me streaming next week. I think we're all good on all that. So, yeah, I do appreciate everybody coming out, everybody that commented, and who's watching the videos or the VODs or anything in between. I appreciate you all. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.